What is the non-material structure of life? The universe is composed of consciousness, structure, and energy. These three elements, consciousness, structure, and energy, are the fundamental components of the universe and the key to unlocking all of its mysteries. Life is a kind of non-material structure imbued with spirituality. For any living being, its external form is determined by its non-material structure. The kind of non-material structure it possesses dictates the kind of life form it manifests. The reason people look different from one another is due to variations in their non-material structures. The differing forms of humans, animals, plants, and insects all stem from differences in their respective non-material structures. What's difficult to grasp is the notion of non-material. So what is non-material? Anything that cannot be seen by the eyes, heard by the ears, smelled by the nose, tasted by the tongue, or touched by the body is non-material. To see the non-material, one must use the Dharma eye, spiritual vision. What then is a non-material structure? It is a structure that can be seen only through the Dharma eye. A single human cell contains all the information about a person. In other words, the entirety of a person's form and information can be discerned from a single cell. But a cell is not the non-material structure of a human being. It is merely a molecule. Molecules are composed of atoms. Therefore, the non-material structure of life must reside within the atom. However, an atom is made up of a nucleus and electrons. Yet even these are not the ultimate structure, because protons and neutrons are composed of quarks. Hence, the non-material structure of life should lie within quarks. Or perhaps, the quarks themselves are the non-material structure of life. Some have proposed string theory to explain the basic constituents of the universe. Could the non-material structure of life be a string? Of course not. When the microcosmic world is pushed to its absolute limit, it must ultimately arrive at emptiness, what is referred to as zero in the formless. Thinking of Lifechanyuan, then what is this emptiness, this zero? For that, the reader is encouraged to consult the formless thinking section in the Lifechanyuan corpus. That is the non-material structure of life. Didn't see it? Don't worry. The substance, Ti, expresses itself through form, yang, and function, yang. The non-material structure of life reveals and expresses itself through the form and pattern of existence. Choose 10 people you are familiar with and compare them. You will find that some appear relatively excellent, while others are relatively unattractive. Why is this so? Because their non-material structures are different. Those who are excellent have relatively perfect non-material structures. Those who are unattractive have non-material structures that are relatively flawed.